This is about liberty. And not just your liberty to donate, to keep this on the air, but the liberties of Canadians. Bill C-2, before the House of Commons now, I'm glad the House of Commons is even meeting, is to give the police and bureaucrats and all authorities the power to look into your mail, to go to the internet provider and say, what's Stephen LeDrew looking at? What is he watching? Everybody in Canada. What is going on with his bank? Or what's going on in any aspect of his business? It really, when CSIS was written in the early 80s, and I was part of it, there were huge protections for individuals. And one of those protections was that if you have something intrusive, you have to go to a judge and explain the case. It's called a warrant. Under this legislation, there is no warrant. And therefore, it is an affront to liberty, in my view. I understand it's a different world. I understand that there are really a lot of bad guys out there who take advantage of the liberties that we all enjoy. But there has to be a lot of debate about this and a lot of refinement of this bill. The minister who put it forward hadn't even read it. He doesn't know what's going on. So, and I checked this out. In 1960, Diefenbaker was prime minister. George Hees, who I actually knew, was the minister who signed the Declaration of Employment. The government, federal government, including defense, everybody, including the people who ran the lighthouses. It was around 100,000 people, and at the bottom of the note was, this does not include the Prime Minister, the Governor General, or the Lieutenant Governors. It was a very small government. Now, as you know, we have over 360,000. And what do? Aside from stopping initiatives, they do some good work, and not every civil servant is bad. My point is that government is just getting too big, too onerous, and with this bill, where they have the authority and the power to look into almost every aspect of your life, and it's uncontrolled. And what they do with that information, once again under CSIS, that information they get through warrants is well protected. And it's only used for the most proper purposes. Under this, we do not have that refinement. So it sounds a little bit, someone would say academic, but it's not academic. It's not academic when someone is tapping your lines and using the information for bad purposes. It's not academic when they're reading your mail. It's not academic when they know what you're watching on TV or what you're saying to your friends, your neighbors, whoever it is. C-2 is a problem. Big government is a problem. So let's just be vigilant. Let's make sure that government, and also how many more hundreds of thousands will they have to hire under C-2 to look at all the mail and everything else, all your messages on the internet, all your emails. It's a danger. So please, let's keep our eyes open because we don't need bigger government in our lives. And that's 3 minutes. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so because 4 years ago we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act. Once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.